Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. This time it's how they're feeling about you. How you're feeling about them as well. Let's get a complete picture about this, because you can only change your part in things, of course. So you want that rounded view from it. So as always, there's a deeper dive to all of these. So that is a written reading that goes with this. If you want more guidance on this, guidance into what you're going through right now to help you through that. If there's something you need to heal or deal with emotionally, different way of seeing things, that kind of stuff. Guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make this relationship work really well, and how this might all go down as well, possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of each reading, there'll be a link that pops up there to get that. There's links in the description box and in the comments box as well for those, where you can also find the fast forward links as well. So all you need to do now is choose. Which one do you want? Would you like the aquamarine crystal, the flower, hibiscus, or the shell? Take your pick right now. I'll see you in your reading. Don't forget to click like on these videos and click that subscription button along with that notification bell. If you chose the crystal, let's find out how are they feeling about you, crystals. Now, as always, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is a written reading that goes with it, an extended version. If you find that this is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that. In that deeper dive reading, I'm going to go more into guidance for you, so to help you out a bit in the situation you find yourself in at the moment, whether you're dealing with it emotionally, whether you need to see things a different way, whether there's something for you to heal or let go of, or some action for you to take. It's going to go into that. Guidance for you in this relationship as well. So what you need to know about them, what you need to know about yourself, how to make it work really well, and also possible timelines, how it might all go down. So if that interests you, toward the end of the reading, you'll see a link popping up there. You can also find a link for that in the description and in the comments as well. Let's find out how is your person feeling about you, and let's find out how you're feeling about them as well, just to get a well-rounded picture of all of this, because of course you can only change your part in things. Past lives. So feeling like you've got this bond and like you can't let go of each other, and somehow you're always going to be brought back to each other, and there's no getting away from this kind of thing. Let's put that flower there. Yeah, no getting away from this. Past lives, bonded together. Okay, tell us more. Tending the garden. There is some work to be done here, though. Could be communication. There's some kind of work to be done. There's something to be done here. Tending the environment, which means like sorting stuff out, sorting the soil out, watering those seeds, that kind of thing. So yeah, there's some relationship work to be done here. So let's find out how you're feeling about them. First of all, your side of things. Broken-hearted. Oh, that's not a good start, crystals. Sorry to hear that. What else are you feeling? Justice. Like you deserve justice, maybe. We'll get some clarifiers out for these, but let's get them a couple of cards out first. Page of Wands, they're excited. Six of Cups and the Four of Swords. So Six of Cups, again, that is same as that past lives energy. That there's this inextricable bond between you, feeling very close to you, but having to heal themselves. So taking a bit of a break. Where's that excitement? So they're feeling a strong bond with you, and they're kind of excited about something. It feels like to get in touch with you, or to give you a message, or to tell you about something that's going on in their lives, or gone on in their lives. Maybe there's a change happening that's going to affect you, so they want to tell you about that. Excited to tell you about that. Okay, so let's get some clarity on all of this. Why are you broken-hearted, crystals? What's this all about? Why broken-hearted? Why crystals broken-hearted? Why the Three of Swords here? Why the Three of Swords for crystals? Why the Three of Swords for crystals? You're gonna shy on me now, crystals? You don't want to tell me. Or maybe it's for no good reason. Why are you broken-hearted, crystals? Why broken-hearted? Definitely don't want to. Oh, there you go. Dropped on my lap. 5 of Materials, because feeling left out. So they're not talking to you, they're not doing something, they're not taking action, they're not taking the action or saying or speaking or communication, they're just not doing something. They're making you feel left out in some way, and that's breaking your heart. They're leaving you out of it. But here's that, I'm kind of excited to give you a message. Let's find out what's behind this for you. They're leaving you out in some way. New beginnings. You could be thinking you want to create a new beginning. I mean, breaking free from it is what I was getting from that. And a fresh start, just walking away from it. A new beginning with them, yeah, maybe. But you might, I know, I'm getting the feeling that it's more like you want to have a new beginning without them. It's heartbreaking, you know, that they're not getting in touch, or that they're not making a move, or you're not hearing, you know. Feeling left out, and so you kind of want a new beginning there. Justice, because you deserve better than this, don't you? Justice, you deserve better than this. You're changing your mind about it, yeah. You see the Hanged Muse, changing your mind about it, but not fast to change your mind about it. So there's this Knight of Materials, taking things slowly, but you're just coming around to changing your mind about it. Maybe they've just left it so long. Leaving you left out for too long, like, yeah, because giving you time to get over it, right? What's behind this? And to realize that you deserve better than this. Your person might just miss the boat on this one. Let's get into them soon. You're transforming, so you're actually feeling better about yourself, transforming. You're getting over this. So you're kind of in the throes of moving on from this. It's what it feels like to me. Page of Wands, they're excited to give you some message though. The pages are the messengers for the Queen, so it is delivering a message, so it's getting in touch, it's telling you something. The Wands is all about action, it's about excitement, it's about something that's happened to them. So they're coming across as this kind of young energy. Page is a young energy as well, it can be a child, but excited to tell you something. They might be kind of surprised when they're met with this now. You want to give me some exciting news when you've ignored me for a while, or you know, whatever it is you're doing. Page of Wands. Tell us why the Page of Wands is out here. How they're feeling about crystals. Page of Wands. Where's the Page of Wands here? Ten of Materials. It's about wanting to be with you long term, have, you know, settle down, have commitment with you, that kind of thing. So they're all excited about that. Maybe you are kind of, some of you, that new beginnings is about having a new beginning with them, starting again with them, especially if they're on this page of wanting to have it all with you. Sexual energy. Yeah, that's more like the Page of Wands. They're coming across as kind of naive energy here. Sexual energy, wanting to have it all with you. But then what's behind that sexual energy? Excited to tell you, oh, I can be with you now, let's elope, get married. You're like, well, you just ignored me for 6 months. Do I really want to get married to someone that can ignore me for 6 months? Maybe not. That's the kind of energies that I'm getting here. Them naively saying, duh, I'm here. And you're saying, I'm over you. That behavior. Why would I want to lock that in? Why would I want to say, yes, I'll marry you and keep that energy in my life? Someone that is, yeah, willing to leave me out for so long. Six of Cups and the Four of Swords. They've been recuperating from something. What is this? And they've been getting help from the universe as well, so they've had to recover from something, and it's got something to do with like soulmate twin flame. They were hurting too. They were hurting too. It's not just you. That's what I just heard. They were having to recover from that, the feminine energy. Something, they've been hurt. And you've had a part in it too. And yeah, they've had to recuperate from that. So they are coming at it from like a naive, but very youthful kind of an energy, coming in and going, okay, I'm ready now. Let's have it all. It's not underhanded. It is this young kind of naive kind of an energy, because they've been having to get over something. So I would say, I don't know, I'll go deeper into this in the deeper dive, of course, but there seems to be something here where maybe you're not realizing just how affected they were by it. They've had to recover too. So it's not all them causing a problem. Do you know how it is? You know when you've been hurt by someone and you need time before you can approach them again, until you're healed enough to approach them again. They were hurt too, is what I'm hearing here. How are you feeling about them? Let's get back onto your side of things. How are you feeling about that? Love yourself first. So you're very much focused on yourself now. Yeah, I'm feeling like a withdrawing kind of an energy from you. Oh, what else? Conclusions are within reach. So you are kind of coming to a decision point now. Feels like they are as well. For you, it seems like walk away from them. It seems like walk toward. So when your paths cross, you might be at odds with each other. How are you feeling about them? You might just realize that they aren't after all. Like I said, you know, if it is that time thing, if it is that they've been leaving you out for a long time, yeah, why would you commit to that? Because what's going to happen down the line? Get married to someone like that, or are they just going to disappear for a year? You never know, right? If they can't be consistent like that. It just depends on your circumstances, really, and what happens. Individuality, you leave your unique stamp of law on everything you do. So you're feeling like they're individual, uniquely right for you in some kind of a way there. So something does need to be sorted out in this relationship. You do feel like they're uniquely right for you, is what I'm getting from that. It's just something about them. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating. There's third-party interference with that as well, which could have been what was going on. Now here, the feminine energy, it might not just be you, feminine energy coming up as that. It could be someone else as well, having to recover from that. There could have been other feminine energies that they've been hurting from. You could have triggered them in a way that made them feel fear from a past relationship, triggered one of their wounds from a past relationship. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, growing and transforming your life. So that's where you're at. I was feeling that. Third party interference, and you're just like, I'm ready to call it quits on this. I'm ready to walk away and love myself instead. You might be seeing this relationship as a lesson. They've got very soon, so they're kind of getting excited to approach you very soon. It's just zigging and zagging. Not in the same place at the same time, not in the same energy at the same time. However did you two get together in the first place? You must have. Or maybe you're both zigging and zagging and somehow your paths collided while you were all over the place. You got into the same place at the same time. By accident, maybe. How else are they feeling about you? Your dreams need a practical plan, so they're being practical about it. That's what they think. Yeah, but there's you feeling left out. So that's not very practical, is it? They think they're being practical about it and putting things in place, and then that they're going to be ready very soon once they're over this thing. So there could be an element that they think that you're waiting for them here. You might have given them that impression that you're waiting. You might have been waiting for them. You might be waiting for them. But I just do feel like you are changing your mind about that. When you've got the Hanged Muse there, you've got new beginnings, you've got transformation, you've got the Grim Reaper, there's a whole lot there. Conclusions within reach as well, which feels to me like change of mind as well. Present and action. So they're being in the moment, they're living in the moment. They're not thinking that much about the past, they're just being in the moment, sorting themselves out in the moment, doing the practical things, taking action to get ready for this. They're coming across as kind of clueless about where you're at. Now, is that because you've not communicated to them where you're at? How are you feeling? got girl with a snake here. Empath, narcissist. They could be narcissist. Because they do seem kind of unaware of where you're at. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Yeah, they might have some of that stuff going on. Just because that they don't seem aware. It's someone like that's happily oblivious to what's going on with you, and they think that they can come back in and pick up where they left off or whatever it is. Just feel like that to me. Okay, what else shall we get out? Let's get some more out. How are you feeling about them? Into me, I see. So you're feeling intimacy with this person, like they know you, like the real you deep down. That individuality is similar to that too. A higher view. So you think there's a higher connection, right? That's come up right in past lives. There's something very strong here in the Six of Cups. So you do feel that inextricably linked kind of thing. What about them? They're feeling a grand symphony, like there's a bigger picture here. They think that kind of destined to be with each other. I'm getting that feeling that there's more to it. There's like a lot of signs showing that you're right for each other. And that's how they're feeling about it, that you're just kind of right. I think that's why they think that you're waiting around for them. Maybe you've given them reason to think that you're waiting around for them as well. How are you feeling about them? Patience. You are feeling patient. That could come from detachment though. Sometimes we can be more patient with people when really we're not in the game anymore. You know, they're feeling love for you. So that is a really good sign because they're just loving you. Tell us more. How are you feeling about them, crystals? How are you feeling about them? How are you feeling about them, crystals? Arrow, you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So you're feeling like you're on purpose, on path, you know where you're headed. That feels like you yourself, not so much in this relationship, but you know that you're on path. It's that love yourself first thing. You've got that self-love kind of a vibe going on, which is great. And then you've got a rooster here, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. This is how you're feeling about them. You're feeling like they're an arrogant, boastful person that you should not cross. You may be worried about a side of them that you've not seen yet. You may be worried about if they're capable of like cutting you out. Well, what else are they capable of? That kind of thing. They could be reminding you of someone in your past that's done that kind of thing. They're feeling someone you know is undependable and insincere. So they're not quite trusting you here. But victory, they want to have a victory with you. It's like they want to win you over anyway. And a wall, a misunderstanding, because it was just a misunderstanding. So they're thinking that you're undependable and insincere because of a misunderstanding. It feels, yeah, so maybe they do know where you're at then. Maybe they just think you misunderstand and they're excited to come in and tell you what it is that they want to tell you. This is a bit worrying though. Go with a snake. Empath, narcissist, just be careful about that. Make sure it's not that. Have your boundaries, you know. Okay, so let's get some love messages out for you. What's your love message to them? What's your love message for them? Crystals? Rest and relaxation is essential. So a fundamental need to take a break. So maybe you're realizing that that break has done you good. Actions speak loudly and lack of action speak loudly too, right? Not making a decision is also making a decision too. Their love message to you. Their love message to you. Can I take those first two that came out there before it got messy? You have listened with your heart. You're listening, but you need to hear with a loving heart. So they're kind of expecting you to be closed down. They're excited to come in and tell you something, but they're thinking you're going to be closed down. They want you to open your heart and listen to them. So they're kind of expecting you to close down, or that you are closed down, and ask for help. They're going to ask you for help. Or they see you as asking for or needing help, or them wanting to help you. It could be that too. There's some kind of a reciprocation thing. Maybe you did a lot for them before, or maybe they did a lot for you, and there's some kind of a balance to come in there as well. So maybe they want to redress the balance. It could be that, of what has been imbalanced before. There we have it. So it's complicated, isn't it? Wow, crystals. So if that sounds like it is your story, or could be your story, you might want to get that deeper dive. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant download, so make sure you get your email address right, because you'll receive an automatic email. Now that email, because it's automatic, it may end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder, so make sure you look in those places. In that email there'll be a link to the crystal, to the flower, and the shell. Just click on the crystal and you can download that straight away. So thank you so much for watching. Good luck with this one, and I will see you next time. Bye. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Let's find out how they're feeling about you, how you're feeling about them as well, to get a complete picture on all of this for your flowers. So as always, flowers, is going to be a deeper dive to this reading. That is a written reading that goes with this if you want an extended version. And in that reading, I go more into guidance for you. So guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, whether you're dealing with it emotionally, and whether there's something you need to change about the way that you're looking at it, or something to heal and release, something maybe, yeah, whatever it is that you need your guidance right now. Guidance for you in this relationship as well, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and also how it might all work out in possible timelines. So if that sounds good to you, toward the end of this reading there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description and in the comments as well. Let's find out how you're both feeling about each other. Time to restore. Something needs to be patched up here. Restore to its former glory. Restoration project, huh? What's going on? Something going wrong here. Flowers. You've also got cuddles as well. Oh, sweet. So, yeah. Lots of warmth between you, closeness, physical closeness as well, but not just like sexual passion, cuddles. It's sweet. It's sweet energy, really cozy, loving each other kind of energy there. It's nice. So let's find out about you first, because of course your energy matters, because only you can change your energy. You can't change anything about them. So let's get a complete picture here. How are you feeling about them first? How are you feeling about them? How are flowers feeling about that person right now? Where's the flowers at? 9 of Swords. Anxious. Right now. Anxious. Sleepless nights. Oh. The 9 of Pentacles, alone, doing things by yourself, independently. 2 9s. How are they feeling? How's your person feeling? Whoa. Okay. Well, Knight of Cups. So wanting to give a love offer, feeling all romantic. And King of Wands, wanting to claim you. Come in and claim. Flower is mine. So feeling a little bit possessive of you, like you're that person and they want to romance you, which is nice. You're in a completely different place. 9 of Swords, so heartbroken, anxious, sleepless nights, worried about this. Why the 9 of Swords? Why the 9 of Swords with flowers? The Muse of Emotions, very in your feels. The King of Emotions here. All over the place with your feelings. What's behind this? You're all over the place with your feelings. Sacred space, so you've had to take your space. What did they do? Okay, so sleepless nights, you're worried, you backed off. Emotional about it. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is you being independent, doing things for yourself, self-love, that kind of thing. Yeah, single, independent. What's this about? Nine of Pentacles, flowers. What's the Nine of Pentacles about for flowers? Two of Materials up in the air. Okay, so this suggests to me that you're kind of happier by yourself. So, right, so you've pulled yourself back from them for whatever reason. Time to restore, but you're wondering, it's up in the air, you're wondering whether it might just be better to be single. What's behind this? Home. Because you're kind of stable in that. Yes, I get that. I get that. Because why? Why bring some instability in a relationship? Cause trouble, bring drama into your life when you're so stable by yourself and you got your stuff sorted out. So you're like, do I really want to have a relationship? I'm not sure. And then look at them being all like, Knight of Cups wanting to romance you and give you a love offer here. It's more than that though. The King of Wands wants to claim you. Whew. Those two are turned over. What's going on here? It didn't turn in this shuffle, that one. Knight of Cups. Why the Knight of Cups? How are they feeling about flowers? Why this Knight of Cups? Feeling all romantic. Awakening. Like they're waking up to that. The feelings for you. They're waking up to the feelings for you. And feeling all romantic about you. Did they forget? What's this? What's behind this? Why are they just awakening to this now? Maybe they did forget how they felt about you. I mean, maybe they lost sight of that. Maybe they were enticed by someone else or something else. Slow but steady. Okay. So, yeah, it's taken them some time to realize their feelings for you. But they're realizing it. Okay, so maybe you were in it quickly and they weren't. They were taking some time about it. King of Wands, but now they're claiming you. King of Wands, or they want to. Claim you as the lover. Whew, it's hot energy, that. Wow. Okay, so they're feeling very passionate about you here. Burden. Really? So the burden by something. They're feeling the burden of that. They've done the wrong thing, haven't they? This is someone that's done the wrong thing. They're feeling the burden of that. They're awakening to their feelings for you now, feeling all romantic about you. What are they going to do? Are they going to put this right? You're wondering whether you're better off single, right? Because whatever went on before, it was a nightmare. Got you in your feels and you're like, I need space from this to restore yourself, and now you're asking yourself, well, I might just be better off single. This is, they've got very strong energy here. I mean, look at this, the Knight of Cups and Awakening, King of Wands and the Lovers. I mean, that is just like, whoa. Good luck in resisting that one. The King of Wands and the Lovers. Be a very strong person to resist that. How are you feeling about them? It's safe for you to love and deception. Are you safe, or are you being deceived by this person? Are they just going to turn on a dime again? It feels like that's what they could have done before. So they're deceiving you. They've been slow to wake up to the feelings to you, so they must have come in strong at first in a kind of a pretendy way. I've got strong feelings for you. But then apparently they did, but now apparently they do again. Maybe they just take things really slowly. Maybe you take things a little bit too fast. Or maybe they were deceiving you. Have faith in your dreams. You've got faith in your dreams though. Is it with this person or is it with, yeah. I'm asking how you're feeling about them, so you do have some kind of faith in them. They're going to change. They're going to do the same thing again. How are we feeling about them? Ownership in the past. Okay, so they're in the King of Wands energy claiming you, and you kind of got the same energy for them as well. They're your person. So there is a lot of passion between you both here. and ownership. Like, you do think that they're your person, but you're still wondering whether this is too much drama, whether it's worth it. I like you. You like them. Romance is blooming, fun flirting. You want to date them. You want this to be on. And the golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship. Wondering whether that's the truth. So the showing up as being slow here, it doesn't actually, it's just my cynicism. They're not showing up as being, gone from one thing to another, like love you, hate you kind of thing. They're not flip-flopping like that. They're just being really slow about it. It's just taking the time. So I don't think it is one-sided. Let's try that again. How are they feeling about you? Oh, cards of mercy. It's those two. Past life relationship, so they feel this, and it's again, past life relationship. The first card that came out, feeling like this inextricable bond between you. Separation. You're separated. Don't like being separated from you. Yeah, because you feel like you're theirs. It's strange, isn't it, when we get that feeling, that ownership feeling? You both got it there, though. Tell us more. Oh. It's time to release negativity. They want to release negativity. They want to clear things up. That was that, right? No, of course. They want to clear things up. Sorry guys, because they're under my feet. Okay, so time to release negativity. So they do want to clear this up. They know that you're in that Nine of Swords. They know that you've got negativity toward them now because of what they put you through. That emotional thing that they put you through that got you to withdraw from them. So they want to release that negativity and change things. Sort it out. There's stuff to sort out here. They do feel burdened by it, like release. They want to release something, release that negativity, to sort stuff out so there isn't this separation anymore. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe, so they want to get rid of that distance between you. But more than that, it's the negativity between you. So whatever happened that caused negativity between you, they want to sort that out and let that go. Twin flames. So this, to them, is a very strong relationship. Twin flame relationship. How are you feeling about them? Uncharted sea. This is unknown to you. I mean, you've not been in a relationship like this before. You've not felt this before. It's quite unique, and yeah, just having to navigate this as best you can, keeping yourself intact. I mean, it's quite telling that your first card out there was the Nine of Swords, which is just nightmare, anxiety, sleepless nights. So how are they feeling about you? It is what it is. So they've done what they've done. It is what it is. They can't backtrack on it now. They haven't got a time machine, so they can't turn back time. It is what it is. But a beautiful uncaging. It's like they want to open you up again. Open you up again. How are you feeling about them? Independence. Might be better off independent, might be better off on by yourself. It is up in the air there. I mean, that's what those three cards are about. The Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Materials, and Home. You might be better off by yourself. That's what you're feeling. Sure, you might be, and you know, life will be easier, always like that, right? But then you won't have a relationship, and some of the best things in life are love, relationship. Sure, it can be the worst too. How are they feeling about you? Doubt. Offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises. They're regretting whatever they did that caused the negativity, that caused you to turn away from them. They're regretting that. But it is what it is. They did what they did, and it is what it is. And they know that it's theirs to sort out, they've got that burden, they know, and they need to come in and sort this out. They're accepting responsibility for that. So there is that. How are you feeling about them? How are you feeling about them? Danger, especially in money matters. So you think they're a bit dodgy with money. Okay. And there's obstacles to overcome. So this is a work in progress, right? It's not going to be all, well, obviously, it's not going to be all a bed of roses, easy. So you've got a few worries there, don't you? Them, lightning, control your anger or you'll be sorry. They're afraid. You've got the doubt here and they're afraid. They're afraid that you're going to be angry with them. Like they're actually scared to come in. And because it feels to me like they know that you've got every right to be angry. Stepping into a new experience, but they want to do that. So in the past, they might have just completely just given up and walked away and run away from situations like this and never dealt with it. But they're feeling this, that you're the twin flame, like you're their person. They're feeling like this inextricable bond between you, which has come out over and over again, right? So, yeah, let's get a love message out for both of you. They're feeling compelled to come back in because you're their person. So a love message from you to them. Let's get a love message from you to them. Focus on love. Want them to focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. And then embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So they want you to sort out your emotional stuff before they come in. Like I said, they're afraid of your anger toward them. So it seems to me like they've done something that's made you very angry, got you in your feels. You turned your back on them as a result, and they know that, and they know it was their fault, and they're feeling the burden of that. They're feeling romantic, like they're feeling their feelings for you, and those are romantic, but that's come to them slowly. To realize that just how bonded you are with each other. They want to sort this out. They do want to sort this out, but they're kind of scared of you. I feel like they're still going to do it anyway. They're still going to try and sort it out anyway. There we have it. If that sounds like it is your story, it could be your story, then you might want to get that deeper dive. I'll pop a link for that up there. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars, and it's an instant download. So make sure you get your email address right, otherwise you won't receive the email. And in that email, it might end up in your junk, your spam, or your promotions folder. So check in those places. In that email, we link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell as well. So just click on the flower and you can download that instantly. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click that like button, click that subscription button along with that notification bell to hear more from me, and I'll see you next time. If you chose the shell, then this one is for you. Let's find out how your person is feeling about you. Let's find out how you're feeling about them as well, because remember, you can only change your part in it, right? So we need this complete picture of how you're both feeling to figure this puzzle out. So shells, as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is a written reading that goes with this. In case you want more information, if you want guidance for it. So I'm going to go more into the guidance for you in this situation you find yourself in right now, whether you're dealing with it emotionally, whether there's a change you need to make, something you need to heal, something you need to let go of, seeing things in a different way, anything like that. Guidance for you now, guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, how this might all go down, and possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading will be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments box below too. So how are you both feeling about each other? The gift of connection. That is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing that you met each other, and you're very happy that you did. It's what you're both feeling. Give us more. Peace. You're at peace with it too. Nice. Peaceful connection. Glad to have met each other. Let's find out more. Let's focus on you first. How are you feeling about them? How are you feeling about them? How are shells feeling about their person? The Hierophant. Nice. Marriage. This could be someone you could marry, or yeah. Very positive. Ooh, that's not there. Ace of Wands and the Devil out together there. Is this more of the negativity? Is this more of the toxic stuff that you've experienced before there? So there might be a bit of fear here about addictions, about any negativity or toxicity in the person. Ace of Wands. So you could be kinda had bad experiences in the past. Who hasn't with relationships? But you might be waving your own red flags there, kind of thing. Fearful that your person here, like, you shouldn't be attaching to them or thinking that you want to get married to them and stuff like that because of what's gone on in the past. So there's a bit of uncertainty about this. Ace of Wands is good though. I mean, it's a passionate new beginning, but that could be what makes you feel scared about it. What about them? Six of Pentacles, wanting to be reciprocal. They want to return those feelings to you. The Two of Pentacles, but it's up in the air. This could be someone that you've fallen for, but there's something in the way. And you're kind of worried that you want to. Ace of Wands, it's to start something new with them. Passionate with them. Let's find out what it's all about. The Hierophant. So you're feeling like marriage, like getting married to them, or like this could be somebody that you've get married to. The Page of Materials. Like the person of your dreams. Like this is the person that you've manifested. This is the one that you've been dreaming of. The Ace of Wands. So they could tick all your boxes, kind of thing. It is very exciting, the Ace of Wands, but what if they're a double? What if it's the same old crap as before? Why the Ace of Wands and the Devil here? I mean, it's natural to have fears, isn't it? But like I said, we've all got baggage, we've all had negative experiences before, and it's natural to feel fear. Like, what if it's the same old crap again? Oh no. The Ten of Inspiration, putting those burdens down now. Would be nice, wouldn't it, to be able to put those burdens down. Let's find out what's under this for you. The Hierophant and the Page of Materials, the person of your dreams. What's behind this? The person of your dreams changes. Oh, it's changed. Right, so the person that you've dreamed of, but they're not the same as previous people that you've been with. So the person of your dreams has changed, meaning the kind of person that you were looking for before is not the same as this person is, but you had changed your mind about it. Maybe the person of your dreams could be like this person, and then they show up. Maybe they are. Why the Ace of Wands? The Devil and the Ten of Inspiration, putting those burdens down. Oh, addictions. Yes, it could be that too. So you could have been burdened in past relationships by addictions, you know, being in that kind of codependent kind of thing where you just be taking care of someone else that can't take care of themselves. Putting those burdens down. Ancient wisdom. So you could be tripping out thinking maybe this person is hiding their addiction really well, and maybe this is the same old pattern as before. Ancient wisdom, repeating patterns kind of thing. Six of Pentacles. How are they feeling about you? Six of Pentacles. Like, you can reciprocate with them. So you've got something to offer them. You're looking good on paper too, quite frankly. Eight of Voices though. You see, I was getting this before. Things are up in the air, like they're not available, like they can't. Like Eight of Voices, trapped in some way, bound or something. They can't reciprocate. They see you as being able to reciprocate them, being in a relationship, seeing themselves as not. Something's standing in your way here. Unlimited possibilities, though. They see the unlimited possibilities in you, with you. You're certainly an opportunity, someone that can give back to them, someone that can reciprocate with them, but why are they feeling bound then? So this is a good connection. You're happy to have made to them, at peace with that. You're kind of tripping out that maybe they're a repeat of problems that you've had in the past relationships. They are thinking there's unlimited possibilities with you, yet they're feeling bound. Or you're bound. Are they feeling like you're bound? It could be that. It could be the other way around, yeah. That you're not available, or you're holding yourself back in some way from them. Yeah, it could be that. So everything is up in the air. Two of Pentacles. They haven't made a decision on this. On you. Child. Not made a decision. Why the Two of Pentacles? Heartbroken about the wishes. So either they've tried to fulfill their wishes with you before, they've approached you and asked you and you said no, or you're reminding them of someone else where the wishes weren't fulfilled, like they've been down this path. You're both coming across as having baggage. I mean, like I said, everyone does, but like baggage is running the story right now. Yes, they're trying to get the wishes fulfilled before and they've had the heart broken. That's why it's up in the air. You're both kind of mirroring each other. You both got fears that are holding you back here. What's behind this for them? Duality. They're being torn, pulled in two directions. Yes, they want this. No, they don't want this. You're both doing that. You're both mirrors to each other here. It feels currently that you're both letting your fears win out and you're not doing this. You have let your friends help you. So somehow you're wishing that someone would step in here and someone would maybe get this moving forward. I mean, that has got to be you two that does that. You realise that. Your friends aren't going to do that for you. And you're kind of wishing that someone will step in, help you out here. Well, is one of your friends going to be able to convince you to go for this? I mean, if you're hoping that someone steps in and convinces them to go for it, but what about you? You've got to be convinced to go for it as well. You're holding yourself back because of that baggage too. For you, it's showing up as burdens there. They're seeing that. They could be seeing that in you, that you're holding back, that you're bound. For them, it's showing up as heartbreak. Like Two of Pentacles is up in the air because of heartbreak, previous heartbreak. You're both being pulled in two directions here. I mean, you get it with the Ace of Wands and the Devil. I mean, that's great energy, but it's like, no, but what if it's more problems? What if it's more of the same? It's a time for healing, absolutely. Like I said, you don't want your friends to step in and help here because it's for you and for them to do. You've got to heal yourselves first before you can overcome those fears, or until you're going to feel those fears and feel confident enough to choose them. So you've got baggage to heal here. Both of you. It's a time for healing, absolutely. What else? Commitment and discernment. Who should you commit to? That's what you're learning at the moment. To be discerning about who you commit to. Your first card out was the Hierophant. Marriage. So you're considering it. Well, be more discerning. I'm not saying that this isn't someone that you should commit to. I'm saying that you just need to choose a bit more wisely. There's some healing to do first. The discernment says you are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion, right? So keep on down that path because you're showing up as not sure about that. The Coffin, endings bringing new beginnings, growth, change, liberation and transition. So you are learning about yourself at the moment through this process. How are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? Healing family issues. So they could be very aware that you're bringing up stuff for them from the past, about relationships, about family stuff as well, and that they're having to heal that too. And also they could be seeing it in you as well. You need to heal family issues too. There's so much healing that needs to be done with both of you here. Balance spirituality and practicality. Yeah, it's interesting because you're both showing up as needing to do some inner work, and you're both showing up as focusing on the inner stuff as well, because there's 6 Pentacles to come out like that. I see you as being someone that can be reciprocal and all of that. They're looking deeply into this. I think you both are. There needs to be a balance of the spirituality and the practicality there. Harmonious though, like a peace, and yes, this is a good connection between you both. You're both seeing that, but your fears are winning out, I think. They see you as willing to be harmonious, so yeah, they're seeing good things in this relationship. If you're willing, if they're willing, if you just both decide and choose to go for this, then yes, could be a very harmonious relationship here. As long as that healing's done, because if the healing isn't done, it doesn't matter whether you manage to get into this relationship or not. Once you do, that stuff will still be there. It's not going to magically disappear, and it will eat away from inside of your relationship. So say it's maybe this devil stuff for you is, say, previous partner's cheating on you all the time. Well, if you've got that fear, that's not going to go away. Once you get into a relationship with them, if anything, it's going to get worse. So, you know, you're going to fear that they're cheating on you and stuff like that. So it's definitely something that needs to be healed first. They've got lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So this isn't a light decision for them to make. You both seem to be very much in your heads here. Even with you thinking about marriage with them, it's what you've dreamed of. It's kind of ticking all your boxes. It's fears. You're feeling fears. You're both feeling fears for sure. They're feeling kind of heartbreak of past stuff. Yeah, there is a lot of thoughts here though. Thinking about whether this could work and how are you feeling about them? Charles, how are you feeling? How is Charles feeling about them? The Oracle's gift. Readings, what's that to do with anything? Trying to get confirmation on it to appease your fears through readings. That's why you're watching this, trying to get confirmation of this. That's not going to give you the healing. Well, hopefully my readings do. Most readings won't give you healing from it. They will tell you what you want to hear enough so that you ignore those fears and get into it. It's not going to give you the healing though. I try to share the information that can actually get you to heal yourself so that you can create these positive. You might have noticed that about my readings. It's not just a reading. I'm trying to use it to deliver help. Their ears wide open, and their eyes wide open, ears wide open, noticing they are, paying a lot of attention here to what's going on with you. Definitely interested. That's 33 as well. For some reason that number shone out at me there, so you might be seeing 3s all over the place. How are you feeling about them? That could be some kind of confirmation number for you and for them too. They might be seeing a lot of 3s. How are you feeling about them? Enjoyment. It is a positive connection. You got the gift of connection out first, so it is a very positive connection. It just feels like 2 unhealed people to me then. How are they feeling about you? Make it gods. Let me read this one out. because God isn't really a concept that I use. I talk about the universe, the everything, but I don't see it as a God thing. Make it God's. I mean, everything is the universe's. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there's no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my, dear Lord. Okay, so this is about saying the money, the relationship, the job, instead of my relationship, my money, my job. So that you're not attaching too much. So there, yeah, as I said, you're both looking deeply at this. You've both got about the spiritual. They're wanting to kind of balance that spirituality and practicality and not just keep it in that realm. Maybe they're seeing you as having more of that spiritual emphasis there. I'm wondering about that balance. You're both overthinking this. I think you're both overthinking this because there's a lot of fear coming up because of the past. And not the past with each other either. I'm not even getting that with this one. Like I did in crystals and shells. Crystals and flowers. It's more past relationships. This. How are you feeling about that, dark woman? Dealings with the dark woman. Maybe they're with someone else. Involvement with the law. They're with someone else. I mean, wow, bound. Are they involved with the dark woman at the moment? If they're still married or something like that, it could be that. Oh yes, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? How are they feeling about you? Do you feel like they're involved with someone else now? How are they feeling about you? Haystack, karma, you'll reap what you've sown. Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman, and you will be shown the way. So it does seem like they want to be on this path to you. To be shown a way here. Karma. Showing them the way. What else? Okay, let's get some love messages out. It's kind of confusing this, but I think it's pretty simple. I think it's you both in fear. So a love message from to them is express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. So you're wanting something from them, some kind of confirmation from them. It's like you want them to appease your fears by contacting you. It's weird because you're kind of grasping, like, let your friends help you. You're wanting it to come from outside of yourself. I keep on picking that up from you. You want your fears to be appeased from outside of yourself. That makes sense. You want something to change outside of you so that you don't feel fearful anymore. Well, that's not going to happen. It's going to keep on coming from inside of you. They want to spend quality time with you, listen and talk to each other. So they do want to get together with you and talk about this thing. But it doesn't feel like they're available to me. Not completely anyway. And I don't think it's just the fear for them because they're bound by something here and you're worried that there's some law involvement with some woman as well with them. Dark woman, contracts, that kind of thing. It could be work contracts, but probably relationship stuff. Well, there you go. Seems a little bit complicated to me, but it just seems to be all about fears. And if you heal yourself and overcome that, then it feels like a good connection, this, as long as they do that healing as well. So you might want to get that deeper dive because that could help you out with that healing that needs to be done, whether it's for this relationship or the next one that shows up. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And it's an instant download, so make sure you get your email address right because you'll be receiving an instant email. And an automatic email, they end up in your, maybe your inbox if you're lucky, but maybe in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. So check in those places. In that email, you'll see that there's a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Just click on the shell and you can download that instantly there. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video, click that subscription button along with that notification bell, and good luck with this relationship. I'll see you next time. Bye.